What's a good reason to stay alive? Your dog will wonder why you never came home. Seeing my kids grow up, I've contemplated suicide a few times, but these kids really changed me, and my new purpose in life is to give them a life I never had while growing up. Because dying is even more pointless than living. You can do tons of shit in life, even if your life sucks. If you're dead, your corpse can't really do much of anything besides make your loved ones cry and feed a bunch of worms. Because we are gonna die anyway, why not do the things that can be done alive, and you can do the dead things later, if there is any. They are continuing the original Teen Titans. Honestly, for me it's family. Even if I disagree or bicker with them sometimes, I can't imagine how devastated they would be if I was gone. Especially my little brother. It's kind of weird how I've been contemplating suicide every day for the past like 4 years and I come across this post, still none of these replies work for me, haha. Shift happens in life, Opus. It's not always spectacular shit, or even good shit, but living life always leaves the chance that some great shit that has been coming your way finally finds you. Live life, man. Hope you find your path and some happiness. You only get to live once. At least see how everything turns out. It's like a movie and you're the main character. You wouldn't want to get up and leave just before a good part, right? You gotta try to beat the high score, or at least get as close as you can get on the leaderboards. Out of pure spite. For being completely fucked over throughout the years. Well, there is a new season of R6 coming out. The ability to ask questions. None in my opinion, but I would say helping people who are suffering daily, like the poor and the ones that are starving, or just anybody in so much pain. Because you can tell by the way I use my walk I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Don't you wanna see where this crazy train goes? To have fun. To pursue your interests without regard for the opinions of other people. I don't think wanting to die is necessarily wrong either. Because eventually you'll die anyways, so you might as well let it ride. No matter how rough things are, it's ultimately temporary, and at least if you just keep slogging forwards, you might get some cake or whatever. Banoffee pie. I'm American and I've been in love with this wonderful British dessert for over 20 years. I've never been to UK, but always wanted to, and having a proper banoffee pie is on my top 5 things to do there. This has to happen, and I need to stay alive to do that. Because if you can't come up with a good reason today, it may very well come to you, or show itself to you, tomorrow. Because there are people who would be beyond devastated to know that you took your own life. Nature. Have you seen New Zealand in person? Or the Grand Canyon / us national parks? What about Iceland? Seeing what we live on in person is extremely humbling and fills you with profound peace. I don't know about you, but my mom loves me a whole lot and I think about that a lot. This season of Earth is really interesting. I wanna see what happens next. The Bee Gees would have wasted their time. Elder Scrolls 6 will be out in a couple years. Too many people want me dead. I was bullied for a large part of my life. I can't let them win. I will live until I die. So you can feel the city shaking and everybody breaking. I actually don't know if there is a good reason to stay alive. I just think tomorrow is a new day. Something new and interesting can happen, and I just stick with it and live. Take care of our cats and dogs, and do as much good as I can in my lifetime. When I leave this earth, I don't want to come back at all. There better be an afterlife free from this polluting and burdensome body, where I can chillax with my cat and dog. Home is for all eternity or nothing at all. If reincarnation is on the table, I say to whomever is in charge, pull the plug, cancel my file. If hell is real, there's a 99% chance that's where I'm going. I need to pay my loan, so my parents don't have to. After that, I'm jumping from a bridge for sure. A follow-up to Pokemon Snap is in development. To see all the innovations and technology that humans will come up with. The new Phineas and Ferb movie. Don't kill yourself until well after COVID, otherwise they're just going to blame it all on COVID. The party the world's going to have when the vaccine is successfully distributed. Sunsets and thunderstorms and nighttime ocean swims and swinging so high you wonder if you can actually fly. Cause you can tell by the way I use my walk I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Well, for me, I was Keona's mama bear or Hawaiian dad pronouns. The more I was the person people will go to and just cry about what's going on, and I would do my best to help them, or help them get out of bad relationships, or take a punch for someone. I myself was in a bad place and didn't have someone to go to, so I wanted to be that someone for those like me can have someone to just talk. Legit, the only reason I'm still alive is because I have a list of things I want to accomplish in life. If not, life is bleak and meaningless. We are just floating around on a rock in space, getting up at 9 and clocking out at 5 just to do it all over again the next day. It's never sounded appealing to me, but my list keeps me going. The new Bill and Ted movie comes out this Friday, so that's cool. Anything that gets you up in the morning. It doesn't have to be anything grand. It can be something seemingly mundane like wanting to try out a new restaurant or catching up on your favorite TV show. Any reason is a good reason. Because there is probably no afterlife. Your last few moments will likely be terrifying and painful, and then after that, nothing. You feel nothing, and it's like you were never alive. Whenever someone in my family has died of an illness or in old age, my mother has said that they are not suffering anymore, and that's a good thing. It may be true that they are not suffering, but they are not feeling anything else either. Only those still living continue to feel. Watch your kids grow. Seeing them laugh. Watching them turn from a useless, crying blob to a willful human with a strong personality. Thinking that I can die anytime, so why not live another day? Life is full of surprises. I've seen people go from living the shittiest lives to the best and vice versa. I think it's just part of the game, and I look forward to it. Weed. I've always thought as bad as shit gets for me, if I can still smash a couple of bongs at the end of the day, everything will be okay. Think of all the video games you'll miss. VR is just a few years from being mainstream. I'm 90% certain Elder Scrolls 6 is being held up because they want it to be the first great VR game. Honestly, for me, probably because how it will affect my two closest friends, maybe even my dad, but I don't want my death to damage my best friend who's always been there. Instagram, what I'm trying to say is because your closet friends will be very sad. Here, do what I did. Find somebody kind, trustworthy, and highly disadvantaged. Save them. Be an indispensable figure of support for them. Then every time you want to kill yourself, if you're a person with any sort of integrity, you'll feel too guilty to abandon them. It won't make you feel better. Might even make you feel worse in the moment. I'm sure, feeling bitter about it. But you'll stay alive until the urge passes, and that's good. That's what you need, a failsafe to put your mentality in a box until it's ready to play nice. If you liked this video, smash the like button and subscribe for daily dose of Reddit. Have fun and get reddited.